What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. We're back with another pickup video. Let's go. The Fortnite Edition Switch. Now, once again, like I told you last week when I got the Animal Crossing one that's up there, this is just the box. Alright, everything's moving. We got an earthquake on. Alright, cool. This is just the box. Eventually, maybe I'll find the system. Maybe it won't have the box. This was about $13, $14 shipped. Not bad, considering the shipping on it must have been more than they made. This is a game I've actually seen other people enjoy on the Xbox 360. This is Table Tennis from Rockstar Games. One of the YouTube channels I watch actually had a little bit of a tournament playing this game, and it looked like it was a lot of fun. I don't know if the Wii motion controls on this are going to be something I'd actually like to play with, but it was, what, a couple dollars at my thrift store, so I picked it up. Alright, let's move right into this pickup here. So, like I've said in the past, I'm only showing you stuff I'm keeping for my collection. This isn't everything that I've found. A lot of the stuff I've found has already been listed, sold on eBay, sent to Amazon, stuff like that. So this is all I have left from this deal. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm pretty sure I've posted pictures of the rest of the deal. So let me just show you what I'm actually keeping from it. This was from the flea market. It's a day when apparently Manuel did not show up. Some other vendor picked up stuff from this guy. And then I got the scraps, but the scraps were amazing. Take a look at my Instagram. Previous self or future self, whoever edits these videos, put the picture up on the screen here. This is the stuff I ended up keeping. We have the GameCube controller, the one that has the indigo front with the clear back. I've had this in the past, but I got rid of it. I think I actually had this brand new in the past, and I think I traded it into Sam at some point. And this one I wasn't thinking I was going to keep, but, well, here's the story with the pickup. A lot of the stuff in the picture is case and manual only. Like, a lot of the GameCube stuff was case and manual only, but I only paid $5 for all of it. So he just had a bag of cases and manuals. Asked if I wanted them. I was just like, yeah, sure. This game happened to actually have the disc in it, Luigis Mansion for the GameCube. I've had this multiple times in the past. I've never kept it. I figure for the pennies that it would work out to that I got this for, not a bad keep. It is missing the manual. Works perfectly fine, though. So, very happy to add that to the collection for pennies in 2021. Not something you could really say about a lot of things. We picked up a few bags that had random Game Boy Advance games in them, and this one looked interesting. This is a chess game that has you against, I guess, some pretty difficult opponents. I don't know anything about it, but I kept it. Virtual Kasparov. I don't know enough about chess to know if he's like a big deal or anything, but maybe that's, you know, some important guy in the world of chess. Don't know. Found this at Thrift, brand new sealed. This is Crosswords Plus for the Nintendo 3DS. Normally this is not something I would keep, but like I've said multiple times, I'm expecting to have a little bit more room to expand my collection. And now I don't necessarily mean that I want to expand it with filler titles like that, but it is kind of an interesting game. I do like crossword puzzles. Would I play them on the 3DS? I don't know. Maybe. Alright. Got a handful of PS1 titles that I'm keeping. These are all from my thrift store. Got there on a day when I didn't have much competition there, and I was able to snag these. I need to get some better cases for some of them because they have broken hinges, but we got Disney's Hercules, which I believe is like a $40 title out of nowhere. Top Gun, Fire at Will. Croc 2. Rascal, Psygnosis game. The little owl down there. And Final Doom, which is another like $40 to $50 game. And those were all $1 each. I'm not going to save these for last. We also picked up Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeon versus Federation, or Federation versus Zeon. This is missing the manual. I believe I got this at Thrift. I am not 100% sure on that, though. Definitely got this at Thrift. Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Nope. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I mix those two up all the time. Finally decided to keep this. This is probably the third or fourth time that I've found this game at thrift stores. Paid $8 for it. I figure expanding my collection, might as well get some of the ones that, you know, are staples. And this one, this could be like the find of the week for me. This was at my thrift store in the case, and it had a hefty $50 price tag on it. I ended up getting it for $40 after my 20%, you know, donation discount thing. Ghost Trick. Phantom Detective from Capcom. I've heard the name Ghost Trick. I didn't know anything about it. I was surprised to see it was so expensive in the case. They've been looking some titles up, as you might have seen on the Unknown Game Hunters channel. He's found some stuff from my thrift store, and he had to pay a decent amount for it, but it was well worth it. Unfortunately, I was right behind him when he found those. Oh damn. I'm raging apparently. This is complete. The case seems like super flimsy, but I guess it is a later, maybe it's a later DS title, so they were coming with the, you know, more flimsy cases at that point. But this game goes for about $150, so definitely worth it at Thrift even for $40. From Sam's booth, or the majority of these came from Sam's booth. As I said in the last pickup video, he had some more games that I needed for my collection that with all this, come on. Who would have thought I would need these games? Especially some of them that I've played. Like, I must have played them, got rid of them, and just assume I still had them. Like Amagon, I've played this. I played this. I don't have it in the collection somehow. Dragon Power, I've played this. I didn't keep it. Maybe that's a sign that it's not good. This one I probably would have had and got rid of, Super Jeopardy, because I figured, why do I have 7 different copies of Jeopardy? Destination Earthstar. This one, honestly, I might have gotten confused with To the Earth and just always assumed I had both. This one I could swear I have. Like, I almost want to, like, look through everything back here again, because I'm still in doubt that I don't have this already. Dungeon Magic. Like, I even remember the orange label on top, and I just don't have it back there. And then the last one I got from Sam, Knight Rider, with the manual. Very good deal from him, as usual. And I actually picked up one more NES game this week, and this one was from Carl up at the Grid. Another one that I just always assumed I had. Wizards and Warriors 3. Could have swore I had it. And of course, it wouldn't be one of my pickup videos if I didn't have a handful of Switch stuff to show you. So let's just get right into it. Honestly, not as many Switch games as usual. Picked up 1971 Project Helios. This is a game I believe was on sale for like $15 brand new at GameStop, like soon after it came out. And I think I got this on eBay for like $11 shipped, so looks like some sort of tactical game. Not an RPG. Turn-based strategy combat. Exploration resource management. $11. 2 games I got from Sam's son at his booth. Finally have Diablo III, the Eternal Collection. Never got it for the right price. Basically paid GameStop trade-in credit prices for these. Meaning, like, if you were to trade these in the GameStop, that's what I paid him in cash. So, kind of a better deal for him. He cut me a deal on these, getting them for the first time for my collection. And also, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, a game that I hear is frustratingly hard, especially on the Wii U. They made it a lot easier on the Switch, apparently. So, happy to have these. With Diablo 2 Remastered coming to the Switch, can't say I'm ever gonna play Diablo 3 again. I played it on the PlayStation 3, and it wasn't that great, in my opinion, but a game that, for collecting purposes, I wanted to have. And last game I have to show you, but not the last thing I have to show you, is Hades. Now, this is a game that everybody was just going crazy about last year. And they announced it was getting a physical edition in the latest Nintendo Direct, and it finally came out. Unfortunately, I own this digitally, so I don't know if I'll actually ever open this, because it wouldn't make sense. The thing is, I wanted to have the physical, and unlike most games, normally I'll like look up and see, like, is this getting a physical, limited run, super rare, is anybody doing this, the actual publisher? Who knows? It's put up by Supergiant, and they came out with a physical, like, maybe a month after I bought the digital. So, happy to have that. And, oh, actually, I have a few more games that are hiding over here. A couple more from eBay, non-Switch titles. We got Jurassic Park for the Game Boy. Now, technically, I bought the box and manual for this and the cartridge separately, because I've been, like, looking at Nintendo boxes and manuals on eBay, and in a lot of cases for Game Boy, I just kind of assume I have the cartridge already because I have a ton of Game Boy games, and I just didn't have Jurassic Park for it. So for about $17 shipped total, I now have it complete. This game I should have had complete a while ago, but Final Fantasy Tactics on the PS1 is one of my like top 2 favorite games. Tactics Advance, kind of disappointing. Don't really like I literally just want more of Tactics. And they gave me Tactics Advance, and it just wasn't the same, so I always kind of bore a grudge against this game. I definitely bought it new back in the day, but that was before I was collecting, so of course the box was just tossed. Happy to have this again. I think I paid $20 for the box, and I already had the cartridge. And this is a game I did not expect to ever have in my collection. Not because it's rare, but because, come on, it's Road Rash 64. It's not that big of a deal. I bought this for $10 at my thrift store, and when I was testing it out to see if it worked, because the cartridge is actually kind of Blockbuster stickered up and not in the best condition. Missing the manual. I think it goes for like $25, $30 in the box. Box is not in the best shape either. However, when I was testing it, I was actually having a ton of fun playing this. So I decided to keep it. It's not very often that I decide there's another N64 game I need for my collection. So that was a rare exception. And the last thing I have to show you is this. Got a Nintendo Switch Lite. And now you're probably thinking, oh, he just got another box. Why is he showing it last? This is actually the system. So I now have a Switch Lite. Will I use it? Not likely. To be honest with you, I'm not impressed with how small it is, in the sense of, like, I'd rather have a larger regular Switch in my hand than the Switch Lite. Not the color I would have chosen myself, but I got this from one of my cousin's friends for a really good deal, so I had to pick it up, and I didn't really feel like reselling it, so got this in my collection. Hopefully we'll have, at this rate, more Switches in my collection, but hopefully for decent prices like that. So that is going to do it. Let me know in the comments below how my lighting is doing, if there's anything I can do to make it a little bit better. I have a ring light. I might be getting another one. I'm iffy on the way this one works, but we'll see. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.